Welcome back, my lovelies, to another episode of A Walk Through the Major Arcana. We are almost there, you guys. We're trucking through. We're at Arcana card 16, which is the Tower card. Not a good card to get, and we will soon find out why. So, in reference to the Kabbalah Tree of Life, the Tower sits kind of catty corner from the devil, down by the Yesod Sephiroth. And it is represented by the Hebrew letter Fe, which means the open mouth of man as the organ of speech. Astrologically, it corresponds with Mars. The element in this card is fire. Fire representing the wands or the clubs, creative spirit, and energy. Let's check it out. Arcana 16 shows a tower on top of a mountain struck by lightning. It is a scene of destruction and complete disorder and confusion. The tower is burned, and two human figures, one crowned and one uncrowned, are falling together with fragments of broken masonry. The tower signifies goals and ambitions, which, like the tower, are built on faulty foundations, and only a bolt of lightning is able to destroy them. The lightning represents a flash of truth or insight that leads to a revelation. This destruction is necessary in order to clear out the old, defective paths of thought and instead create new, effective, and stable ones. People want so much to escape this disaster that they jump out of windows without knowing what will happen next. Think before you act. The first person is a crowned king wearing blue clothes. He is the owner of the tower, naturally, and represents the subconscious mind. The other person is dressed in red, indicating his active powers, and represents the constructor of the tower, or the conscious mind. Notice that these two falling figures are fully dressed, which indicates that something happened suddenly. Thus, in this card, we see the effects of sudden illumination, where both aspects of personal consciousness, self-consciousness, and subconsciousness undergo a reversal of opinion during the awakening. There are 22 flames hanging around them, divided in 12 and 10. The 22 flames as a whole represent the tarot cards of the major arcana and the powerful knowledge they enclose, and their correspondence to the letters of the Hebrew alphabet. The 10 flames on one side of the tower represent the Kabbalistic tree of life, which is the diagram of the 10 basic aspects of life. Power understood by man. On the other side of the tower, the 12 flames represent the 12 signs of the zodiac and the 12 basic types of human personality. In addition, the flames hanging in the air reminiscent of an occult principle. The forces of life that enter into thought are also the forces that take form in all physical things. So if you think it, it will manifest. These forces have no physical basis. On the contrary, they are self-sustaining, and they are the foundations of everything else. That is the tower. I just envision like the Tower of London and like a dark, dingy dungeon. To the tower with you. I think that's what you guys are probably going to say with me by the time we get to the end of this series. Anyways, guys, we will continue with Arcana card 17, the Estrella, the star. So join me for that. I look forward to seeing you guys in that video. I will see you later. Bye. Well, hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of a walk through the major arcana. So today we're going to focus on card Arcana 17, the star. I like to say La Estrella in Spanish. Yes, so let's take a look in reference to the Kabbalistic tree of life, the sod in the tree. And it is represented by the Hebrew letter Zadid, which means the fish hook. The astrological sign is Aquarius, and the element that is represented is the air, which are the swords in the minor arcana. And also that stands for intellect and decision making. Okay, so let's take a look at the star, La Estrella. Okay, there is an obvious contrast between the scene of the disaster in the previous card of the tower and this peaceful image. Arcana 17 depicts a young girl with 7 stars above her, a large, radiant, 8-pointed star surrounded by 7 smaller, 8-pointed stars as well. She is nude and pours out the waters of universal life from 2 containers, irrigating sea and land while kneeling at the edge of a small lake. Her right foot rests on the water and her left kneels on the earth. The 2 containers represent the 2 personal modes of consciousness, self-consciousness and subconsciousness. From the container in her right hand falls a stream of water that creates a wavy motion into the lake, which represents the activity of the subconscious mind. In the other container, in her left hand, pours the water on earth, and its stream is divided into 5 parts, representing the 5 senses. Accordingly, her left knee is on the ground, representing her practical abilities, while her right foot is on the water, showing her spiritual abilities and intuition. Note that her body weight rests on her left knee on the earth, indicating the fact of physical existence. Above her shines a large central star surrounded by 7 smaller stars. The main star has 8 rays as a geometric correspondence to the 8 spokes of the Wheel of Fortune and represents the innumerable sources of energy from the universe. It brings to mind the star of Ishtar, the goddess of the Pleiadians, and because Ishtar was associated with the planet Venus, the star is also known as the Star of Venus, or the Morning Star. Yes. The 7 smaller stars represent the chakras, or the interior stars of esoteric astrology. They are also 8-pointed to show their correspondence to the great star. There is a small tree with an ibis, the holy ibis of Thoth, resting upon it. It is a symbol of immortality. Ibis, as the symbol of the soul, will survive the body, which is the tree, and that is the only place of trial. The mountain in the background represents the perfection of the great work, the final achievement of occult practice. Arcana 17 expresses hope, eternal youth, and beauty. The woman is also a representation of truth. That is why she is nude. And that is the beautiful Estrella card, Arcana 17. Very beautiful blessings from the universe. And we're going to go to the juxtaposition mode now with the next card moving into 18, which is the moon. Fun times to be had there. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for listening. Bye.